Oh, let's check what's in the gaming news today. No! Wah! More people will be exposed to the game that I really love. Wah! That's what you sound like. So, Ghost of Tsushima has been announced to get a PC port soon, and there's even more PlayStation games that are rumored to be ported to PC. And people have shown up in Steam discussion pages showing their disdain for this decision to port popular games to another platform. Let me get the old phone here to do a dramatic reading of these. Hang on. PC players are the worst. You ruined my life. As a PlayStation gamer, you and your port begging has killed the PlayStation. Are you guys happy? You killed millions of players who invested in the best gaming console for only you to go and kill it with your port begging. When will this oppression against PlayStation gamers end? Oh, this is so good. I love this. Y'all happy now? Those who always complained about other ports coming and not this one, you finally satisfied? Are you satisfied? I don't know where I'm going with these accents. Don't buy this. Sony is playing with us real fans who bought the game back in 2020. It's a betrayal. We feel stabbed in the back. Don't support this. Don't buy. Let them take a loss and regret that decision. PlayStation 5 will always be the definitive platform to play Ghost of Tsushima. Now, look, I'm a PlayStation fan. I always have been. I've owned all the main consoles, and I really enjoy the games. But to these people, I say shut up. Just shut up. It's 2024. Shut up about console wars. And I say this because Sony has recently announced 900 job layoffs, which include some of the companies that have developed these games that these people cherish so much. And with that being said, it's either the case that Sony have suddenly become very greedy, that they're trying to make their numbers look good, that they've laid off all these people, which is entirely possible. A lot of companies do that. Or it's the case that the PS5 alone can't hit the sales numbers to recoup their losses, hence they need to port these games. AAA games cost upwards of $200 million now. I think Spider-Man 2 is reported to have cost $300 million. And here's a very simple sales approach. The more readily available you make your game, like the more platforms that you have your game on, the greater the audience you have to sell to, hence the greater profit you have the potential to make. So assuming that if these games don't have a huge monetary input to port them, it benefits them to expose these games on both PC and PS5. With these games available on PC, the games can hopefully make more money, the studios can keep people employed, and guess what? It's more likely you're going to get more of these good games because they're not going to release stuff exclusively on PC. I don't know what these complaints are about. This is something that kind of happened with some recent Xbox announcements. There was massive rumors of like Halo and Gears of War being ported to PlayStation. And I didn't really fully understand this controversy because in my opinion, it's really good to have more people exposed to these great games with the potential for more games in the series or maybe more games inspired by these series. I just think it's better to have games exposed to more people. I own both a PC and a PS5. I've bought most of these games on PS5, so I don't buy them again on PC, but I have friends who just have a PC and they're really excited to be able to play stuff like God of War, Horizon, Ghost of Tsushima. And we're living in a time of just more. You know, capitalism. Hey. I hate it. Sales always have to be going up. The line can't go down in any way, otherwise you're a big failure, yada yada. And if you look at something like Helldivers 2, it's so popular because it launched to a huge audience. And if you look at something like PC, it's a platform that's going to exist for a long time. Like when there's like a PlayStation 10, people on PC will still be able to play games from the PS5 generation, which is really good. And especially with something like the Steam Deck, you can play these PlayStation games on the go, which is something that literally only the PC market can do now because PlayStation doesn't have a portable. Do not talk to me about that PlayStation Portal. I don't like it. And Sony is even looking at getting the PSVR 2 to work on PC, which in my opinion, fantastic idea because I would love a VR headset that can go between the two platforms. So PC offers a massive opportunity for games and now hardware to have a second chance of life, which is just, it's a really good thing to have. It's a great investment for Sony to fall back on if they find that a game doesn't initially sell well. Hey, maybe it might sell well to the PC market. And they're never just going to release a game on PC. You look at any of the ports they've done, they're coming a long time after the initial release. Ghost of Tsushima is 4 years on. You still playing Ghost of Tsushima 4 years on? No. You're still going to get these games on PlayStation first. That's a benefit to having the PlayStation. It's a greater benefit to have the PC fan base there to jump in on it to make a second round of sales. And I think that's something that people really need to look on this kind of news positively with, that games will get a second life on PC, knowing that modders might keep the game alive and potentially improve the game going forward for people who might want to play the game 10 years down the line. Blindly following a product like PlayStation is not a good thing. It's not good to do that with anything in life. Just being like, oh my god, I love PlayStation so much and I want them to have my babies. It's not a good way to live, man. And these comments that I referred to at the start of the video, to be honest, I think that these are people who are a little insecure about their purchase of a PlayStation. So let me help these people with that if they're watching this video. It's just one simple question, really, and it's just this. Do you enjoy playing games on the platform that you purchased? Yes? Then you made the right purchase decision. That's all that matters.